Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I was scrolling around out here on Media Takeout, and just something that I see I wanted to add my 2 cents to and discuss what Boosie's saying. Y'all can see on the screen it says Boosie Badazz says Diddy's friends knew about abuse. And if y'all seen any of the videos that I made about Diddy and all of this that's going on with him here recently, I've been saying in those videos that they knew. That's why Tyrese, Stevie J, who else, Slim Thug. You had quite a few people that were coming out defending him. And then once the footage of him physically assaulting Cassie, once everybody seen that, and then these same people, either they didn't say anything at all yet, or either they apologized to Cassie, and and then all of a sudden now y'all mad and outraged, and if you see Diddy, you gonna do this to him, and you know what I'm saying? All of this when you had all of this time, like you this man's friend, like that's your friend, right? That's your boy, right? So if that's your friend, you mean to tell me that you didn't know this about this man? Because you could have ran fade with him a long time ago if that's what you if that's what you bout. If that's what if that's what you really saying that you're gonna do. But come on, y'all. Whatever. I just kind of threw my hands up and rolled my eyes at all of them because just like I say, you could have ran fade with this man when you seen him beating up whoever else, whoever else you might have seen him beating up. You could have ran fade with him then. You could have been mad with him then. But yet you still continue to be his friend, and you still continue to run in his circle and go to his parties and do all of that. You still continue to do that knowing what he's been about. He's been doing this. He's been doing all of this for decades. And a whole lot of this is not new to a whole lot of people. And you can tell how long he's been doing this because you even have bad boy employees now speaking up about what this man was doing in the office. You see what I'm saying? Now we're hearing all of this. Now we're hearing all of this, the animosity that he had with Biggie and all of that. Now we're hearing all of this. So you mean to tell me that these things that we've been hearing and that people's been saying for years, which right now in 2024 we're finding out that there's some truth behind it, and y'all never knew that. Y'all never heard it. You never, you never knew that. Damn. Hold on, y'all. This blowing it real quick because my toe is itching, and I'm trying to take my other foot. Take the heel of my other foot because it's and scratch that joint because I don't feel like bending all the way down there to do it. It's about to be messing me up. All right, I think I'm straight now. So, anywho, y'all, I'm sorry. Okay, so damn, and now I lost my train of thought. Whatever it was that I was just saying, I know it's about Diddy and all of that. What was I saying? I think I was saying um how the stuff that we've been hearing about him for years, all of this stuff that's been small talk and rumor, and all of this that we've been hearing for years, we're finding out that this stuff really happened, that he really did this. People speculated for years the Tupac thing and Biggie. People speculated that for years. And then what did we hear when the dude Keepy D got locked up? Whose name came up? Diddy, Sean Combs, related to the Tupac situation. And like I said, even with Biggie's situation, a lot of people had him, didn't, a lot of people wasn't feeling that with him and all of that. And a lot of people were thinking that he probably had something to do with Biggie too, because Biggie was about to leave Bad Boy and all of that. So come to find out, he didn't had this secret, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, and people been saying that him and Biggie wasn't never friends like that. They weren't friends like how he tried to say that they were friends. And now we hearing about all this stuff, how he really felt about Biggie and how he felt about Biggie and Tupac's friendship. And just like I said, y'all, he was the one that East Coast West Coast thing. Diddy did that. He started that. But anyway, y'all, so and I'm gonna make a separate video about that because I'm on that now. Since Rolling Stone came out with that and I'm finding out all of that, it's like my assumptions were right, y'all. But anyway, so let me get back to this right here. So just like I say, y'all, Boosie, he's saying that Diddy's friends knew. And that's exactly what I was saying. And I was saying in if y'all seen any of my Diddy videos, I specific like I think I made two videos in reference to y'all defending him and you know y'all, it's just so crazy to me. It's just so crazy to me. So like I said, y'all, when after the footage came out of him physically assaulting Cassie and all of these people talking about how mad they were and if they saw Diddy they were gonna do this and do that and all of that, I feel a way about all of them, y'all. I feel a way about all of them. And I said in one of those videos, I'm really starting to feel a way about celebrities, like a whole lot of them. I didn't know that I would feel this way about, but I'm starting to give all of y'all the side eye because y'all so fake and phony. Everybody want to be so real and want to be this and want to be that. But then, you see how corny y'all really are because all of this outrage and all of this after that Cassie footage was released, y'all, I had to make a video about it. I had something to say about it, y'all, because I'm like, so now all the outrage, but y'all ran in this man's circle and y'all ain't never knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you know what? I guess for their brand or whatever, then they needed to come out and look mad and sound mad and all of that. But they probably secretly still this man's friend for real. They probably see a whole lot of them. They probably secretly still his friends. And that's what Boosie's saying about in this article. And which is something that's why I wanted to discuss that, y'all. Because like I said, I've been saying that about how his friends knew. But I also said because all of us, I'm not gonna say all of us, I don't know y'all. But a lot of people that I know, a lot of people who I know personally, or either I know personally or I don't, but it could be something, how you hear word of mouth things about stuff going on around in the neighborhood or stuff going on around at the job or whatever. And you find out that a lot of people are in abusive relationships. Either they're the abuser or either they are the abused. It's not just men who are abusers. Females also abusers too. Like for real, I know quite a few. But well, not quite a few, not like that. I ain't saying like that, but I do know maybe, one or two I did back in the day. But, a lot of us, the point that I'm trying to make is that a lot of us has been around that type of situation or seen that type of situation. A lot of us have abusers in our families. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And we've seen stuff. We may have seen our cousin fighting his girlfriend, or might have seen my uncle fighting my aunt, or but you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. We've seen it, or even with our own friends, or even with our own siblings. You may, between your sister and her dude, or your brother and his girl. And but the point that I'm trying to make, y'all, is that we've all been around those situations. And how many of us actually said something? Like I sit here and I say, and I'm talking about Diddy's friends and how they knew, and how nobody said anything, and now it's all of this outrage or whatever. And I get that. I don't get the outrage. I guess I'll get the outrage if I'm looking at it like I just said a minute or so ago. Like, if you're trying to protect your brand, then you need to show that you're mad and you're angry and your brand doesn't stand for physical abuse, and you know what I'm saying, and all of that. So all of that could still be some type of play and all of that too. But y'all, as far as people speaking up, it's hard. It's hard. like I said, I've been around situations, and you know, you do what you can. You know, you may try to intervene or do whatever, but you don't. If you seen your uncle beating up his girlfriend or whatever, is your uncle still, what is your relationship with your uncle going to be? Is your relationship with your uncle still going to be the same, or because you looking at like, that's my uncle and I don't know her? You know what I'm saying? Some people, not saying me, but some people have that mentality. Some people have that where they side with the abuser, and they feel like, you know what I'm saying? Either I'm a side with him because he's my family, and yeah, she really did do that, so I see why he did that, or you know what I'm saying? Just like I said, just something. It's a lot to discuss with that, because we've all. I'm not going to keep saying we, because again, I don't know y'all, and I don't know what type of situations y'all have been in. But we, as a society, we see this every single day. We see this every single day, whether in your neighborhoods or whatever. We see, look at all this domestic violence going on out here. We see this every single day. We hear the couple next door, fighting every single day. But is anybody gonna say anything? Somebody might call the police. I mean, it's just so much. Even when you trying to deal with the law, with all of that, if you hear, just like I said, if a domestic dispute or whatever is going on in the apartment or whatever, or right next door to you, and you call the police, and if the police come over there, and y'all know how that go, y'all done seen it in movies and TV shows, and a whole lot of y'all in real life, so y'all know how that go. And then it's going to end up turning, if they find out that you were the one who called the police, then that's going to turn on you, because you done got yourself involved in what they got going on over here, when at the end of the day, all you were trying to do was make sure that somebody was okay, that somebody didn't get hurt or unalive. You see what I'm saying? So a whole lot of times people they don't want to get involved. And just like I said, with somebody like Diddy, with his influence and his power, people didn't want to get on his bad side. So a lot of people, they saw stuff and they didn't see stuff, or they heard stuff and they didn't hear stuff. And I know that right now, I know that a whole lot of those people, I know a whole lot of them are so glad that this is going on right now, so they can say, so they can tell what it is that they need to tell, because it's a lot of stuff coming out right now. A lot of people are talking right now. And a lot of these people, y'all, I'm sure that they've been waiting for the day, because I'm sure this man, a lot of people have to, y'all, that video I think I posted yesterday, I was talking about faking smiles and conversations and how exhausting it is to do that. And a lot of people I'm sure a lot of people had to do that in his presence, because I'm sure that a lot of people secretly despise this man. I'm sure a lot of people secretly despise this man. And I say secretly because of the power and influences that he has in the industry. And if he wanted to blackball you, you would be blackballed. It was just as simple as that. If he was going to blackball you, he would mess your career up. Y'all know he can do it. He did. How many careers has he messed up? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many careers has he messed up? Does Bad Boy even, well, I guess the record label was that, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if this man still does he still have artists and all of that? Because this man has seemed to mess up every career that he came across. But anywho, y'all. So yeah, so back to this. So let me read what Boosie's saying, y'all, because he's not saying a whole lot, but he's saying a whole lot. Like, this article is not long at all, but he's saying a whole lot. So okay, y'all. So Boosie Badazz weighed in again on the allegations against Sean Diddy Combs, and said his friends are probably not speaking out to defend him because they all knew about the violence. I'm kind of torn between the two right now, because I feel like his friends, they knew all along. He said, how I was raised, bro, and I'm going to tell you this, a lot of people might not like this. I wouldn't give a damn if I beat my B. I'm still standing up for my partner. If he beat his beat, that's they ish. That's how we was raised in the ghetto. He continued, and that sounds so ignorant, y'all. I felt like I done lost a few brain cells trying to read that, but it is what it is. That's how he talking. So, okay, y'all. So, Boosie says he witnessed his uncle beating his woman, and that he still wanted to hang out. I mean, he still wanted to hang around him after that. I'm not going to sit here and say that when I saw my uncle beat his B, that I didn't want to hang with him. We was cooking D the same night. He said, "It's just a new day and a new day in time." But with how I was raised, if you beat your B, that's your problem. It never made me say you're not my friend anymore. That's what I stand on. I always stand on wrong or wrong, right or right. You my friend, and I probably was raised a effed up way. Yeah, raised the effed up way, and I think a whole lot of people were like, that's not just, that's not just Boosie. A whole lot of people were, because just like I said, some of us seen things in our own households, but we were still in the household, and we were still okay with these people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us went through it in our own relationships. A lot of us went through that in our own relationships, y'all. Just that's what I'm saying. And I've been through it, and with a couple of relationships of my own, personally. But I couldn't see myself. I couldn't see myself. I don't know, y'all. Everybody's different. I just feel like if I happen to come across an abuser right now, I might do something to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not even a might, because it's gonna be either my life or yours. I'm not playing around like that. Just like I say, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not green anymore. I'm an adult. All that shit, that's out the window. If somebody come my way with that right now, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I can't. It's gonna either be me or him, and I stand on that. I stand on that. I'm going to protect me and mine. So I stand on that. I can't see myself. I stand on that. But some people, I mean, I can get that. Some people are stuck in these relationships. Some people are married to these people. Some people have kids or families or whatever with these people, and trying to hold on to what's been lost a long time ago, I guess you can say. Either that, or you know what I'm saying, we're talking about abusers here, so people can be threatened and forced to stay in relationships that they don't want to be in. I feel that's what happened. The more I find out about Diddy, I feel like that was Kim Porter's situation. I felt like that was Kim Porter's situation for a long time. I wonder why I didn't understand why she stayed with this man. Like, isn't he messing with J Lo, or isn't he messing with this person and this person and this person? Yet Kim Porter is still there, and Kim Porter is still having kids. So I don't know. I just didn't understand that. At one point, I thought it was a money thing, or maybe they be on and off and all of that. But hearing the stuff that I've heard about him, and a lot of these things are being confirmed right now. That was the relationship that he had with Kim Porter. She couldn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? He was able to do whatever he was going to do, but Kim Porter wasn't going to go anywhere. Y'all saw where something, I think that may have been in the Rolling Stone, as far as part of one of the interviews that somebody just said. But didn't he beat somebody up or threaten somebody or do something with some man who Kim Porter was out on a date with or something? So that's why I said she was forced to stay in that relationship with him. She was forced to stay in that relationship. And I feel the same way about Young Miami. Young Miami probably got it the best, if you want to be honest, because right now I believe that he was forcing her. I believe that he was forcing Young Miami to stay in that relationship. Remember, Young Miami was talking about they weren't together and she was leaving him after he had the baby with the Asian girl. So after she said that, then like what, 2 weeks later or something like that, a couple of weeks later, then her and Diddy seen posting pictures on social media again, like y'all together again. So I felt like at first I thought that she was being, because I don't. It's no secret how I feel about her either. She just a little airheady to me. I know she young and all of that, but she about what 30, so she ain't that young. But they got old airheads too. But yeah, y'all. So I don't know. I kind of feel like that wasn't her decision to stay in that relationship with him. So why the reason why I say why she has, I don't know. I think her and J Lo probably had it the easiest as far as getting out of a relationship with this man, because J Lo's escape was the situation that happened at the club with the shooting at the club. That was J Lo's exit. And I think Young Miami's exit is all of this stuff that's going on with Diddy right now. That's her exit, because if this stuff wasn't going on with Diddy right now, she would still be forced. I mean, now I ain't gonna say. I mean, I'm not absolutely for certain she was forced to stay in a relationship with him, because it could have been her decision. So I'm not saying that I know 100%, for sure that that's what it was, but I just kind of feel like that's what it was with him, because I feel like that's what it was with Kim Porter. And I feel like that's what it was for Cassie for a long time too, for Cassie for a few years, because that video that we saw, that footage of him beating Cassie up, like I said, y'all, that wasn't the first and only time, last time or whatever that he did that to that girl. He had been beating her up. And like they say, per what happened on that footage, she was trying to escape from him anyway. Like he was supposed to have been asleep or something. And she was trying to escape from him. And I think I also heard that she had a black eye. She had her hood on her head to cover up her black eye, but we all saw that she was running to the elevator. She was frantically trying to get to the elevator, trying to press the buttons to get on the elevator. And he came running out of the room in a towel to beat her up and to force her back into the room. So, you know what I'm saying? And just like Boosie said, and just like I said, with a whole lot of things, a lot of people knew that, but a lot of people were scared to talk. But like I said in one of those other Diddy videos, I think a lot of people who were scared to talk at one time are speaking up now, because Diddy's been stripped of that power. There's nothing that, I'm not gonna say there's nothing that he can do to him, because I'm sure he still have his riders, and he probably can just pick up the phone and call somebody to get somebody to do something to somebody if it was necessary. I'm sure he still have those type of imbeciles still hanging around him. But as far as him, being able to blackball people, or as far as your career being threatened, is what I want to say. He doesn't have the power to threaten your career anymore. So a lot of people are not scared of him anymore, and not a lot of people are not scared to come out and speak, against him anymore. But the way that I feel about a lot of things, like when it comes to the celebrities, like I said, y'all, in this video, I think I said it in this video. I can't remember if I did or didn't, but if I did or didn't, y'all, whatever. But one of the things that I was saying was that how I'm so irritated with people in the industry. I'm irritated with his celebrity friends, because they're all, since the footage was released, they're all outraged and disgusted and all of that right now about something that they knew or heard, just like the rest of us, that was going on. A lot of people knew firsthand. We see that now from the people, who's talking. So we see that a lot of people seen things firsthand. But yeah, I think that this is the end of Diddy, y'all. Just like I keep saying, they going a little hard. But yeah, this is the end of him. But the way that I feel about it, y'all, you can't keep on doing things and treating people the way that you treat them and think that it's going to be like that forever, because as soon as you, especially in the industry, As soon as you piss somebody off or you do something that you don't supposed to do or say something that you don't supposed to say or whatever the case may be, them people gonna come for your neck. They are coming for your neck. It's been proven time and time again when you look through the industry and you look at some of these actresses and some of those unalivings and all of that. We're being told one thing, but it was really something else, and then you come to find out because she might have talked too much or something, or you had this over her, or she didn't do this, or he didn't do this, or whatever the case may be. So I think that that's what's going on with him. But whatever's going on with him, just like I've been said, he lost that protection a long time ago. He lost that protection when Cassie filed that lawsuit because some people would have made something happen that lawsuit probably would have disappeared, or the world wouldn't have heard about it or whatever. But they didn't do anything. They let that lawsuit go in and come out. They let that man going through all of that he's going through right now, and I know he's shocked because he probably, not probably, I'm almost absolutely certain he never thought that this would be happening to him. He never thought that this would be happening to him. But just like I said, y'all, he done lost that protection now. So, it's just down. It's been downhill for him. It's been downhill for him. And it's going to continue to go downhill for him. And I feel sorry for his kids, especially Kim Porter's kids, because, it's just that's just crazy, y'all. They just about to hear, about to find out a whole lot of stuff and about to hear a whole lot of stuff about their father, and maybe well, not maybe, we've heard about he was physically abusing Kim Porter as well. So, even if that's all that they hear, that's still enough. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but anywho, y'all, it's just a messed up situation all the way around. Just like I said, I can't. My thing with the celebrities, y'all, before I end this video, I think that's what I wanted to say. My thing for the celebrities is that I think that I'm more, because just like I said, a whole lot of them knew, and a lot of people know that, but I think that I'm more pissed off at the ones who we know y'all knew from the beginning. Y'all were defending this man like hard, like that was your blood brother or something. Just defending him, acting like you really didn't know what was going on, but you call yourself his friend and you're in this man's circle. And then the video footage of Cassie come out, and then these same people talking about how mad they are with him and all of that. And I'm looking at those ones because I'm like, you were his friend, so you knew. So you mad right now because the footage, you probably were in the hotel the day that it happened. You might have been in the room or in the room down the hall. You probably heard about it as soon as it happened. But now you mad and you outraged and you all of that because the world seen the footage. So, y'all, I'm just sick of all of them. Either way, but just like I said, it's just a messed up situation all the way around. So, anywho, y'all, thank y'all for watching my video. I'm out.